Well, first of all, the St. Lunatics was together way before Slowdown. You see what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand. Like, we were way before Slowdown. By the time we met Slowdown, we almost had a deal with Universal. You see what I'm saying? Like, people need to know the history. Because you do get some people like, oh, man, how could you do them like this? Okay, well, let me give you the history on it. St. Lunatics been together since 93. You see what I'm saying? We've been doing this 93, 94, 95. We probably got up with Slowdown, all of about 97? We started in a barbershop called Leroy's. We didn't meet Slowdown till Keith and Ali stopped working at Leroy's and went to work at another barbershop. And then that's when they bumped into Slowdown. You see what I'm saying? And then that came into play. Now, somewhere along the lines, you get and you work with people, and the first thing some people do is they say, yo, thank you for the opportunity. The opportunity. The word there is opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to make something of myself. To make something of myself. Somewhere along the line, the word opportunity became reliability. You see what I'm saying? And it stopped becoming an opportunity, and you start relying on someone to help you make something of yourself. Now, here you have a situation to where, you know, you had somebody in a group that, you know, they didn't write music. They wouldn't even come to the studio to even hear the music get made. You wouldn't even hang out in there and tell the guy, you see what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, what are you talking about? And you made a substantial amount of money, which is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? To basically be on stage for about an hour and not rap a word. Not say a word, not rap a word, or nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is unbelievable to me. People, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even believe that this was really an issue. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bought a ticket to come see this man at a show. Ain't nobody bought a CD to hear this man say words that he don't even say, that it's not even rap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bought an apple-bottom clothing line because of this man. Ain't nobody stood in line 9 hours to get tickets to see this guy. You didn't even sell the mask. You see what I'm saying? I don't mean to get like this. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like you wouldn't even mass produce the mask. That would have been the least. That would have been the first thing I would have been trying to do. It's like, yo, at least let me start a mask business. Maybe I could do, you know, at least make money on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't even think of that, you know? And it's just like, come on, man. Like, we did something to you. For real? We did something to you. We took care of you, yo. You made over $500,000 with us. Because had that been me, had it been me on stage, oh, I'd be on tour right now. It'd be the Slow Nelly tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have figured out something. I just would have figured out something. There's no way. I would have brought something back to the table like, listen, brothers, y'all been taking care of me for all this. This is what I got. It may not be much, but add it to the pot. Pay something. You know what I'm saying? At least you can do is come hang out in the studio while we're making the records. You know what I'm saying? Pour some drinks or something. You're not even... You know what I'm saying? It's aggravating, yo. You know, because some people don't know the story. So I'm glad you asked. So now you can put this shit out. I've tweeted. You can mass produce it. So now they can know the story so they can quit this. Won't be no reunion. I'm telling you that. We'll have a new mascot somewhere or something, but that reunion is dead.